of RestPoint. In our last demo, we showed how you can customize the error responses. And on our next demo, as we sent that out for our customer for some response, feedback came back. They wanted to have an extra path called best stock. And what we're going to show on this one is how to use the single path. And then we're also going to show that how we use a response override because they don't want all the properties being shown for that path. So let's give this a try. We're going to create a path here called best stock. And I'm going to choose this to be single resource so that it doesn't have a collection. It's just a single resource. We're going to reuse our stock that we already had. And I'm going to click save, create the path. So there we go, best stock. And if we take a look at our database that was created for it, you'll see that. Let's add in real numbers, real values. And we're going to say Amazon, USA, and NASDAQ. Okay, so we have our best stock. So because we added a new path, let's get our new client up. We're going to try that API out. And we're going to have to do our authorize here to put the values back in. And the project key. Okay, so let's try this. Try it out. And we go, there's our response body. But our customer has asked that only the ticker and the name be returned. They don't want the exchange information. So let's do that. So that is when we'll use a response override. And what a response override is after it has run the business logic and did the database updates, this sends it to send the output back to the client. And by default, it's always gets returned is something, this is the default. So if I did an update, you'd see, if we do a quick test, you'd see there's the object. So by default, it's always object that's returned on this. So we're going to change this to be a little override here because they only want the name and the ticker. So dot name, and we're going to call that the ticker. Okay, and we hit update. And now when we run test, you'll see, great. Now when we call get best stock, we only see name and ticker. So let's go back to our get using Swagger UI, and I'm going to click execute. And if we come down, there's our response body, Amazon and ticker. So this shows how response overrides, you can come in, override any of the content. Basically, anytime just before the objects are returned, you have a chance to just interject and apply some logic. So here, just as we did here for an example. So that concludes our next demo, where we wanted to show you how you can use response overrides. Please join us for our next one. Thank you.